pack with me video. I leave tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and I've just finished sorting out my outfits. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ashley. I live in Chicago with my 2 dogs and I love making Disney content. I love packing videos. They're my absolute favorite to make. And I also do a little bit of lifestyle, slice of life, day in the life kind of vlogs. If that interests you, please subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to chat with you in the comments. But let's get into this. This is going to be a 4-night, 5-day trip. We fly into Portland and we're picking up a rental car and driving to Cannon Beach. We'll hang out that day. We have a rehearsal dinner that evening, and then Sunday is the wedding day. So the morning will be full of like just grabbing breakfast and hanging out and exploring the area, helping with setup. This is a very small wedding, and so a lot of it is everybody getting involved, jumping in, helping out where it's needed and where they can. So we plan on doing some setup with that. We'll see what that actually looks like. The wedding is in the evening, and then after the wedding there's going to be a small intimate campfire situation where we have a smorgasbord of s'mores. And then Monday we are doing brunch with the family and then driving to, doing a Tillamook tour, Tillamook Creamery tour, which I'm excited about with the family. And then we're gonna drive back to Portland Monday evening. Tuesday we're getting tattoos. Wednesday we are flying home. So this trip is pretty well packed. We don't have a lot of downtime. And there's so many things happening that outfit planning was a little tricky for me. I literally just got done planning all my outfits. I've been trying to do it all week. Today is Friday. We leave tomorrow on Saturday morning. I've been trying to do it all week, but I was really stumped with the weather. So the weather at Cannon Beach is between 50 and mid 60s, and then the weather in Portland is like 60s to mid 70s, 80s-ish. So the range of weather is drastically different. And I was having a hard time finding outfits that I had a jacket to match, that matched the bag, that matched the shoes, and I didn't want to bring too many of these things. I failed miserably at this. I am bringing way too many things when I could like streamline it and bring 1 jacket, but I'm bringing 3 jackets and wearing a 4th, you know, things like that. This is just who I am. I am an overpacker. I like being prepared. I like my outfits. I love coordination. So it's really important for me to like have shoes and bags that like all coordinate with the outfit. I know it's a little extreme sometimes, but I love putting on an outfit. It brings me so much joy. I love thinking about an outfit. I have been using an app called Wearing, which is a digital closet app. You upload all of your clothes and then you can make outfits and you can make lookbooks. So I made a lookbook for this trip probably, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. And I started putting outfits together in my brain and putting them in lookbooks. And then I try all those outfits on. A lot of the time they don't work the way I want them to, whether that's like not fitting right in my body or feeling good in my body in them, or not exactly translating the way that I wanted them to. So it's been a long process, but I love Wearing. It's Wheering. I will link it down below. It is a fantastic app. Something else I did this time that I don't normally do is I used Post-it notes to write down each of the events that we're doing and then the weather along with the day and all of that. So for example, I have one that I'm not using here. This is a Post-it note that's for Saturday, and it's post-travel day outfit, rehearsal dinner, and then hanging out. And then you can see it says Saturday and then the weather range. And so I made a bunch of these and circled or boxed which one it was for and then placed it on each of the outfits. Again, I was having a really hard time placing outfits and coming up with outfits. So it was really helpful for me to have like a visual aid of saying like, this is for Saturday's rehearsal dinner. This is for Monday's brunch. So that's kind of what I did in this process. And I'll show you that in a second. I'm talking a lot. Let's see. Where do we want to go with this next? Okay, a little bit on how I pack. I have a packing list. I use paper and pencil or paper and marker and pen to create packing list, and then I go off of that. Because I already have my outfits planned out, I don't need to write those down. I just look in the app. But then I use my packing list that I use for all of my trips, both for my carry-on and then for my checked luggage, to organize what I need and to make sure that I don't leave anything behind. And so with that, I'm traveling with 2 pieces of luggage. One, my Baggu Cloud carry-on bag, small carry-on bag in black, and then my Away trunk suitcase. I love both Baggu and Away for traveling luggage. I've been using them for a while now, and they're just wonderful companies, wonderful products, great longevity, so good, love them, can't speak highly enough about them. I generally don't use packing cubes when I pack, just because of the compression system that Away has in their luggage. I like the way, and it just makes more sense in my brain because I do unpack when I get there. So I just like pull out the outfits. I do put my underwear and chub rub shorts and that kind of thing in a packing cube just to keep it all a little more condensed. And I use the Away packing cubes or the Baggu packing cubes. Just depends on what I'm feeling. And I think that's everything you need to know at a high level. Let's get into my packing lists. I will post them somewhere. Also, excuse this mess behind me, or don't excuse it. I fully take ownership of this mess. Again, I leave tomorrow. It's been a hard process. It's kind of just exploded and I haven't had time to organize yet. But I will move over. Let's wiggle over. And I will post a picture of my packing list. So we're gonna start off with my carry-on first. I have it set up in a way that is for domestic and international travel. If you see here, I know it might be a little confusing, but it works for my brain. There's little itty bitty orange dots. Those indicate items for international travel. I don't need everything always domestically that I travel with internationally, but I want it all in one succinct list. And then when I travel, I come up with different colors to mark if I've put them in my bag so far. So for this instance, I've used green. And you'll see here, I'll just run through the list quickly. My passport, I don't have a real ID yet. I can still use my passport. My over-ear headphones, I use a Sony something W, so I don't even know. Sony, love them. I also bring my AirPods. I have a Rumple travel blanket. I get really cold on flights, and I also find blankets like comforting and soothing, so I always bring my travel blanket. My Theragun, normally I use this for international travel in my carry-on. In this case, I'm checking it. My legs, I get really bad restless legs, and Theraguns really help with that. A battery bank for my phone. I need to download media still. I have earplugs. I use the, what are they called? I don't remember what they're called. I'll put the name up on the screen. But my earplugs, compression socks, eye mask, lip stuff. So that's like for chapped lips and lip gloss and all of that stuff. Face mist, because planes are really dry. Wipes, so like sanitary wipes. Cure packets, which are hydration packets. I'm not gonna bring any this trip. A hair tie or clip, nasal spray. So I use that on flights because planes are so dry and it just like dries out my nose. So I bring nasal spray. Snacks, I still need to put those together. I have converter on here, but that's for international travel. My water bottle I still need to grab. In my extension lead, so I bring like a little travel extension cord because outlets are never in the right place. So I bring that with me. That's going actually in my checked bag this time. And then my scale, I'm not bringing it. A fan, also not bringing it. Wash bag detergent, local money, also don't need this trip. And then iPad and charger, kettle, cup and spoon, I don't need. Meds and vitamins, I'm bringing. My all things bag, I'll go over this with you a little bit later. My sunscreen stick, not bringing. My AirFly dongle, I'm not bringing, which is like if you don't have Bluetooth capabilities with the seat back, you can plug it in and it makes it Bluetooth compatible. It's really cool. I'll post it down below. eye mask is on here again, a deck of cards, my jewelry, glasses, and sunglasses. I always travel with my jewelry, glasses, and sunglasses in my carry-on luggage because I would be devastated if I lost those. So that's everything in my carry-on. And then for my toiletries bag, I'll go run through this really quick. Again, I don't always bring everything on this list. For example, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, I don't travel with if I'm going to Disney because they provide it for you. But things I do bring here are face wash, razor, lotion, body sunscreen, leave-in conditioner, my face serums, my eye lotion, my second serum that I use, my moisturizer, toothpaste, mouthwash, floss, my retainers, plus my retainer cleaner, my hair stuff, so like I call it my hair goop, hair bands, and then tweezers, nail clippers, mini scissors, an emery board, comb, aloe. Not bringing in this strip because I'm not going to be in the sun. Same with bug stick, not going to bring that either. My other hair goop, Joico, which is another hair product, my perfume, panty liners, wipes, my super goop, primer, bronzing drops, my 2 Kosas tint serums, concealer, Ilia, my foundation that I use, it's like a tinted serum, my brow things, 2 different blushes, my glitter that I use as a highlighter, setting spray, eyelash curler, beauty blender, loofah, face scrubber, and I need to put on mascara on this list. So that's everything in my toiletries bag. So these are the 2 lists that I go off of and check, make sure I have everything that I need to bring. With that, let me walk you through everything that I will be bringing, starting with my travel day outfit. All right. Again, like this is a mess. This is a mess. Ignore. My shelves are a mess. We're just living with it right now. So starting with travel day, I have my undergarments here and a hair clip. I'll be bringing my Carhartt whip jacket. I'll be wearing it. It's kind of chilly here in Chicago right now, and also planes are chilly, so I like bringing it. I'm wearing this insane dress by Fashion Brand Company. It's like a black long sleeve dress with a bikini top and jeans sewn onto it. It's so silly. It brings me so much joy, but I'm getting a tattoo today and I just don't want to wear pants based on where I'm getting a tattoo. And also I want to be covered. So I'm wearing this crazy dress. I will post a picture of my outfits. I'll post a picture of all my outfits on because I'm not doing a try on in this video, but I'll post pictures so you can get an idea. This is the purse I'll be using. I haven't decided if I'm going to use this at the airport or if I'm just going to put it in my bag for now and then just use my carry-on as my like purse holder stuff. And then I'm wearing my Doc Marten Gladiator sandals and I have my shoe packing bags underneath that. These are the other shoes that I'm bringing. I have these Vans Mary Janes for my, I'll go through that, for outfits, obviously. And then 2 Charlotte Stone loafers. For outfits, this is kind of what I was explaining earlier, how I had to create different cards for the different outfits. So starting with, this is confusing because it's Monday and Saturday, but there's 2 outfits here. There's this like squiggle set, and then there's this other squiggle set, but interchangeably, I haven't decided what day I'm wearing these outfits, but one is going to be for post-travel, and then the other one is going to be for brunch on Monday. And those I'll be wearing with those Charlotte Stone shoes and carrying this Beyond the Vines ridiculous bag. Then I have a dress by Ray, W-R-A-Y, for the rehearsal dinner. And I'll be wearing my brown shoes and this vintage Dooney & Burke bucket bag. I love this so much. And then for Sunday, I am wearing a Big Bud tie-dye jumpsuit, Magic Waters jumpsuit. And then this is my dress for the wedding. This is the slip I'm wearing underneath it. And then I made the dress and I had to put it in a shoebox because I don't want to crease the dress. This material is nuts and I shouldn't have used it, but I did. and I don't want to crease the dress because it's so difficult to get out the creases. So I'm putting it in a shoebox. I rolled it up nicely and put that in a shoebox. So that's my dress for the wedding. And then we're doing the campfire s'mores making at the after the wedding. So I just have a sweater by your buddy Meg. She is a great motivational speaker. Meg Lewis, Funhouse. So great. And then a pair of Big Bud like slacks, easy trousers is what they're called, easy pants or something like that. I also may wear this outfit on the way home. Oh, I do need to grab a t-shirt for this. Mental note, grab a t-shirt. And then we have Monday. So again, I'll wear one of these two outfits for brunch, and then I'll wear this outfit to, oh, backing up to this outfit, I will be wearing my Vans Mary Janes. With this outfit, I'll be wearing my Doc Marten Gladiators. It's a very casual wedding. Again, it's on the beach, low key, so I can get away with wearing a little more of a casual outfit. Not that my dress is casual at all, but anyways, let's keep going. Monday, when we get done with brunch and drive back to Portland, this is the outfit that I'll be wearing. It's just vintage striped sweater and these pants that I made using the Paloma pattern. I'll post it down below. I also did a sewing vlog of making a different pattern or like a different fabric version of those pants if you're interested. And then this is for the day that we're in Portland and getting tattooed. I just have a black t-shirt, another sweater, and another pair of pants by a fashion brand company. And then it is supposed to rain while we're there, so I do have just a black raincoat, my vintage, this is by Topo Designs. The green one is a vintage Jordache raincoat, and then I'm bringing a denim coat by Lucy and Yak that has these really pretty embroidered flowers. This is my pajamas and underwear and all of that kind of thing. So these are all the clothes and outfits that I'm bringing, and bags, and it's all got to fit in there. And then we have toiletries and other miscellaneous things. So let me set you back up and we'll go through all of that together. Okay, so other things that I'm bringing, I have a purple beanie in case it is really chilly, like the low is 50s, and if we're hanging out outside with the campfire, like I may want a hat. So I'm bringing a beanie. This is the travel extension lead I was talking about. This is just a Away United bag that I got on a flight once before, but this is an extension lead. It wraps around itself and it has two AC plugs and then a couple of USB and USB-C ports as well. And then I have this random bag. It is full to the brim. This is a Baggu bag, and inside we have an array of different things. In the top compartment is just some medicine, so it's like cold medicine, some Alka-Seltzer, and some Zyrtec for allergies. I also have a lint roller, some Tums, some moleskin, two different styles of moleskin. These are like pre-cut patches, and this is a roll of moleskin. I have my Instax camera and 2 sets of film. I plan on taking pictures for the bride and groom and giving them and like other family members. My film camera, and then my Theragun. So that all just lives in this little bag. I love it so much. This is a recent purchase and it's just been really nice as far as like an organizational option. Just pull this out and it's got all that random stuff in it. And then we have my toiletries bag. This is by Bon Maxi, and it holds both my makeup and toiletries. I don't wear a ton of makeup, and if I can fit it all in one bag, I prefer to do that because it all just lives in the bathroom. So this Bon Maxi is an Australian brand. I highly recommend them if you travel on the lighter side with things. And I say lighter side, I mean, who am I joking? I don't travel on the light side. This thing is packed to the brim, but we'll go through it really quick together. Let me make some room here. As you can see, it is full, but in the top compartment here, I have tweezers, floss, nail clippers, my face scrubby silicone pad thing, my retainer cleaner. In this smaller pocket, I have some hair bands for my little braids and a hair clip for when I need to pull them back, and then also a hairband little cutter thing. And then in the main part, I have some cottonelle wipes, my travel loofah. I have my shampoo and conditioner by Amika. I got this as far as like a Sephora points thing. I really like doing that. I have, what is this called? An eyelash curler, my Ilia travel mascara, and I think this is kimchi. Yeah, kimchi little pencil sharpener. And then we have, there's a bunch of different little pockets in here. I don't know how well you can see that. And I'm just gonna pull things out at random, no real order. So we have toothbrush and toothpaste. I use a Travel Quip toothbrush. I really enjoy that. It's been with me for years now, and you just replace the head and the battery when needed. I have a face wash. I have two different face washes, one by Claude de Lis and then one by Peach Slices. I have a face mist by Kosas. That's a serum. It's a collagen spray on serum. I like using this in the morning. Some mouthwash. My Drunk Elephant Marula serum. A toothbrush to clean my retainers. My Kosas roll-on deodorant. If you're looking for an aluminum-free deodorant, this is really cool. It's an AHA serum deodorant, and it's just, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And it comes in 3 different scents now. I have my Paul Mitchell smoothing serum, a little thing of Aquaphor. I'm getting a tattoo, I think I mentioned that earlier, today, and so I'll need that for the trip, along with some soap to clean said tattoo. I have setting spray. I use Urban Decay's All Night. And then I have Kosas bronzing tinted serum situation. I've reused this Kiehl's iPod for my moisturizer. So it has, I use Dew moisturizer, D-E-I-U-X. Then I have a lipstick by Paul McGrath, a Kosas brow thingy, a Rare Beauty blush, a mini, and this one is in Joy, and then I will have the large in Happy. I like the names of them so much. I'm also bringing, oh, this cracked, and I should not be traveling with it, but it's my blush palette, and I'm also going to be using it for eyeshadow, but it's by NARS, and it's the Free Lover. I need to figure this out. And then I have my Ilia skin tint. I use this as a foundation. Kosas powders, my Rare Beauty primer, Milk jelly tint for both lips and cheeks, or wherever else you want to put it. And then I have my hair products. So this actually, oh, I need to refill this, has my leave-in conditioner. This has texturizing spray, and this has like a texturizing serum in it. And then this is a little pod of moisturizer for my braids. We have some glitter that I use on my cheeks. My perfume, my travel perfume, this is 7 Virtues in Coconut Sun. I love this so much. And then I have a couple more things in here. I have Creaseless Tarte concealer, a Urban Decay eyeliner in Deep End, a brush for my blush, and an eyebrow pencil from Kosas. And then I have in these little kids travel pouches, one is Palmer's 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 Cocoa Butter Lotion, and then my body wash in here, which is just Kosas body wash. I love Kosas products so much. I'm on a kick with them right now. And that's everything that's in here. You can see like there's pockets all around the edges to help with organization, and then one big main pocket. I love it. It's great. Oh, I have another little pod of lotion for my legs. I love it. I think it's well organized. Again, it holds all this stuff, which is great. But I'm going to pack all this back up, and then we will put everything in the suitcase together. We're doing it. We're making headway. This is making me feel so much better. I have to leave in like 2 hours to get tattooed, and I don't want to do this when I get home because I'm usually zapped. So I want to get everything done before I go. So when I get home, I can just like eat and chill out and go to bed, because we have to leave here at like 6:45, 7-ish. So it's going to be a long night and an early morning. Okay, enough yapping. I'm packing it up, and then we're all going to pack it together. my suitcase. I will never get over the fact that like I have to use my biggest suitcase all the time. In my head I was like, I can use my medium suitcase. But because I'm bringing too many jackets and too many shoes, that's not even an option. And then also my dress being in a shoebox. On the way back, I won't put it in the shoebox, so I'll have some room in case I do buy some souvenirs, but I don't foresee that happening. Now I want to walk you through my carry-on bag. Again, I use the Baggu Small Cloud carry-on. It's really great. It has lots of pockets. So it has a pocket on each side, 2 in the front, and then a laptop sleeve, and then a trolley pass-through sleeve. And then on the inside, it has a detachable, it's really cool, detachable pocket, and the bag actually folds up and fits into this. So I sometimes will use this as like an overflow bag if I'm traveling and I know that I'll need an extra bag. I'll bring this with me. But in this, so far, I have my Rumple travel blanket. I will put in my iPad after I download some media to it, my passport wallet. This is another little pouch that has my compression socks in it. My water bottle will go on the other side pocket. I have my jewelry in here and my glasses in here and some hair clips. This is like a little away mini suitcase. It's perfect for like traveling with glasses. So I have my glasses in here. And then this is my everything bag. This essentially comes with me everywhere, like on my day to life if I'm going to be out for more than a couple of hours, but it has things like, well, right now it has my retainers in it, but like a little pill box, a packable reusable bag, some lotion, some hand sanitizer, floss, my AirPods. This is where the nasal spray is. Oh, loops. That's what they're called, loops. For the earpods, it has a bandana handkerchief thing, a little pouch of Ricola and tissues, and then extra hair bands and hair clips, a eyeglass tool, a fan. I started traveling with a mini fan. I can't tell you what a game changer this is. This is one I picked up in the Japan Pavilion in Disney in Epcot, but man, highly recommend. I don't know if I'm doing like a perimenopause thing or what, but this comes in clutch. An emery board. So it just has like band-aids and moleskin and a small deodorant, more lip stuff. Like it literally is just an everything pouch. Again, I like being prepared, and this allows me to do that by carrying around this pouch. And this is again a leather little Baggu pouch, a Baggu packable bag. I'm obsessed, if you can't tell. I'm brand loyal. It's just who I am. But yeah, everything does fit in here. Now that I've opened it and rearranged it, it doesn't. The other things that I need to put in here are my snacks, and a couple of other things. What did we have left to put in here? We had my iPad, the chargers that I need, my battery pack. I think, oh, I need to refill my wipes. Just small things, really. So all that will go in here by tomorrow morning, or in the morning probably. Excuse me. It'll all go in here in the morning probably. But that's everything. I think I'm going to not carry this through the airport. I think I'm gonna put it in my bag and just have to worry about this one bag. My bag charms Baby Garfield and Little Derpy. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with another bag if I don't have to, so I'll just bring the one bag. Something I am doing differently that I hope doesn't bite me in the butt. Normally I will pack my first day's outfit and my underwear in my carry-on bag just in case my luggage were to get lost. I'm taking a real big gamble. I do travel with air tags in my luggage, which I do need to grab. But I'm hoping there's no connecting flights. I'm getting there early enough. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. We'll see. We'll find out. But that is everything. Thank you for coming along on this packing video. I love making these. I hope you love watching them. If there's anything you have questions on, please let me know. Again, if you want to subscribe, that would benefit me greatly. If you want to chat about some things, please leave a comment. I'm like more than happy and ecstatic when I get comments and love to chat. So feel free to leave a comment. But until the next one, I hope you have safe travels if you're planning a trip, or if you're just interested. I will see you next time. All right, be kind to one another.